Alright folks, welcome back once again to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms 11. This is the mysterious JG. Things are going pretty well in the LP at the moment. We've gotten the Sworn Brothers recently hired. We captured Ji Hao Yuan not too many videos ago. The one big flaw in the ointment is that I did something which, now that I think about it, I think I tried this trick years ago playing this game while not LPing. And had the same thing happen to me. And I guess in theory I should have remembered that this was going to happen. Again, I'm recording ahead of what's been posted, so, you know, the more seasoned players out there. Grimmeth is the only person I know who's watching this and has all played the game before. I think Larry I Hate You and I are kind of... Larry I Hate You is sort of learning as he plays, and I feel like I'm just not really learning, although I learn occasionally. But it's more about just being reminded as I play of some of the, you know, little things about this game I've forgotten. But what I'm getting at here is that I have a huge army, the largest field army that any force has ever deployed at one shot. Liu Bei himself has a personal role in this huge field army that was coming to attack Jiangling. When Liu Bei betrays an ally, he does it, he goes all out. He doesn't halfway do this. But the problem is, even though the game is full of much sneakier tactics, the novel, I should say, has much sneakier tactics than this being used to put an army off guard. The fact that I was in his territory when I broke off the alliance means that my entire army is now going to march back to Shu territory before I can attack, which means that basically that attack that I started to launch was nothing but a massive waste of food. So, what are we going to do about it? Well, I've got a transport unit up here sending some stuff up there, but I think at this point I really got to send another transport unit. Just so that there's some, even if I can't wait for them to arrive without really putting off the invasion a ludicrously long time. I gotta send some more food down to the city that's launching this big attack. Whatever the hell the name of it is, I forget now. Zhang something. Yang'an. It'll take 80 days to get there. So really, they might just be providing, I don't know, a difference. Yeah, it's a big fat waste of food to send these guys marching there and now marching back. But no, they just were not going to let me sneak attack. They're just not going to do it. Now, the novel is full... I mean, I try to sort of use the strategies of the novel. I've had, you know, people have poked a bit of fun at me because of, oh man, I threw so much gold at Sun Quan and Ma Tang. They're just like, ruffle. They're just like, you know, it keeps sounding like I'm criticizing Grimmeth. But he's not the only one. People have just kind of commented, man, you're spending a lot of gold to keep these people on friendly terms, and it's not really helping you. My answer is... in a way, it kind of is. It gives me a certain amount of security. But the big thing is that, yeah, that's a big part of the novel. When Cao Cao is conquering the north, he would, like, you know, he had the emperor at his command, so it wasn't about just bribing people with gold flat out. But he would do, that's the closest thing I can do to what he was doing, which was, like, he would bestow, like, you know, he wants to attack Lu Bu, but Liu Bei's city is nearby, and he's afraid that if he sends his forces to attack Liu Bei's guys are going to come up and attack him. So he would bestow like a title on Liu Bei, or send some kind of secret edict to Liu Bei with instructions that were supposed to be from the emperor. When he wants to fight Yuan Shu, he will give Lu Bu, you know, he'll make him protector of some city that Lu Bu already held, but he'll give him imperial sanction to be protector of the city, thus increasing Lu Bu's prestige and putting Lu Bu on good terms with him, while his field armies deal with Yuan Shu, whatever. That's like exactly how Cao Cao, whatever you want to call him, that's how he got away. By managing diplomacy so that he had his armies out there against whom he wanted them to be fighting at any given time, and rarely was he forced to double back to deal with unexpected threats. Now, when he did, he tended to get lucky and survive, and that's one of the big reasons Cao Cao took over up here, was just he caught a lot of good breaks. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at is, you know, there's a reason that I pour gold into these two alliances. I don't want to deal with surprise attacks. I know that I'm going to have Cao Cao coming at me through Shangyang, and now that Ma Tang no longer holds Wuhan. And now that I'm at war with these guys, I know I can expect combat with them. But just the fact that I don't have to worry about anybody coming after Changsha, I have to worry about Ma Tang trying to take my gates and then go after Jitong. Or worse yet, I do not want Ma Tang and Cao Cao attacking Shangyang at the same time. That's the reason that I keep playing nice with diplomacy and stuff, folks. But anyway, now that I've had my little speech out of the way in which I defend my course, and you know, I acknowledge there's more than one way to win this game. I don't think I've played a perfect game of this by any stretch of the imagination. I think things could have gone much better than they have gone if I had been, you know, made different decisions, whatever. But I think that considering we started here with the biggest force in the game hostile to us, and we hold all this territory, and the closest I've come to save state abuse was the fact that when the game kept crashing every time I lost a debate, I didn't refuse the debate and move on. I actually redid the debate and won JG Mystery. That's like one officer that I won. And it was a bit of a cheat that I got him, because I really should have, if I wanted to be faithful to my decisions and stuff. When I lost that debate and the game crashed, I probably should have just said, don't try to hire JG, and that way JG would still be a free officer. Also, I took a risk and got Jihao Yuan as a prisoner. It's a risk I might not have taken if I didn't know that the game was likely to crash anyway. But that's just like one more like, yeah, as far as like, I lost this city, I didn't load my game and go back several turns and defend it better. I've been pretty honest about how I've done this whole thing. You know, and other people doing LPs of this game have also been pretty honest about it. One of the reasons I was worried about starting an LP of this is that if I was playing it on my own, and I fucked up something significant and lost a city, I probably would go back a few turns and redo it. You know, it's a very long-term game. You might as well cheat a little bit to keep things going smoothly so that you'll have fun conquering the land instead of frustration. But, yeah, a lot of talk and no turns taken. So let's get back to it. Let's watch this ridiculous retreat. I believe they will continue to retreat until they get back. I don't think this will wear off after 2 turns like it normally would. Very frustrating. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed with the game for that mechanic. I'm annoyed with myself for having not remembered that that's how it works. Because now that I think about it, I'm sure this happened to me at least once before. Luigi's unit is confused. These guys are just going to get... Oh, wait, no, they are recovering. Okay, so they're not going to go all the way back. That's good. Although the wasted turns do mean that I am in danger of possibly... The strength of the troops of Jiangling could be a threat to us. We must be careful. What would you have done at this time, honey? Jiangling is... That's the city I'm going to attack anyway, so awesome. Okay, I was just complaining about that, but actually it only did last 2 turns. That's not too bad. But I did lose... I lost 4 turns worth of food on that, so that could be a problem. Anyway, Chang'an is in good shape. I want to make sure that I have plenty of gold in this place because I've got a prisoner. I believe, somebody can correct me, and it'll be too late for it to make much of a difference. But I'm thinking now, Mr. Galagoth? Zhuge Liang can hire Mr. Galagoth! Oh, 50 days! They're going to reward him before Zhuge Liang can get there. I'm almost positive. Maybe somebody closer to Wu can go hire Mr. Galagoth. I don't think I have an officer in this city with enough charisma to do it, though. And it's 30 days from there. Alright, Zhuge Liang. This might be a fool's errand. Because his loyalty is 87 now, it's probably going to be 100 by the time you get out there to see him. But Mr. Galagoth, he's still watching, he's been commenting on videos, and he's frustrated at the way Wu has used him. I can't speak for his in-game avatar, but I have the impression that the real Mr. Galagoth would be quite happy to switch sides. So let's at least give it a shot. Now, I think prisoners will... Maybe the prisoners will always escape after a certain amount of time, but I think you can keep them longer if you have gold and possibly troops and your officers in your city. I really don't know exactly what determines it, folks. But I do know that this city basically needs to have a lot of troops on hand because it's a frontline city at this point. This city here also needs to be ready for combat. Let's try to increase our will and increase public order. next turn we'll march out of here.
Order gets better, revenue will increase, and we can finally freaking crush Liu Jing. I'm getting so sick of that guy.
I think we've probably got enough troops now to take out Liu Jing. As I was saying in the last video or so, you really do need to have a pretty good numeric advantage, because marching all the way out there and attacking them, it's kind of easy for them to try to outlast you, possibly. But, yeah, I think we've got enough. Liu Jing is definitely going to fall. I'm tempted to just put this region here on autopilot, and instead of ordering them to support the front line, just order them to take Liu Jing, because at this point, the computer will be able to defeat Liu Jing's computer forces. It's just, it might take a little longer than it would if I did it. Then again, it might go faster. Keep skipping around the map. Because I know that there's cities that still have development that needs to be done. Lord Pancakes Guy, your city is improving, but there's much work to be done. Lord Pancakes Guy, what an awesome... So I got 3 left. I put in another farm. 4 left. I gotta put in a farm, a barracks, a smith, and probably another market. Where am I putting this farm? Market there. I put a barracks here. Smith up here. Okay, good. Barracks and Smith, that's what we agreed on, wasn't it? Yes. I do not have enough gold to do anything more in this city. About this city. Soon Wukong will get exactly as much, Wow, She Grimm's pull score is actually kind of low. I guess because he's a created officer, I tend to think of him as being kind of a... What do you call them? Susie Q, whatever. The officers are like... represent the main the author and are awesome at everything. 500 gold should be enough for you guys to start building that last facility, so that I don't feel like I'm wasting time. Even if I probably now have really low pull score officers building it, so it's going to take a long time. 50 days, yeah, it's not too bad. G. Grimmeth, get out there and show me your virtue, might, and smith creating abilities. Alright, understood. Someplace with some gold that I can use to reward my officers. I whipped right through the AP in this turn, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't really have enough gold to do anything up. I was talking about how I need to, like, I need to have plenty of troops here to keep an eye on Xihao Yuan, but didn't end up having enough points left to do anything. Yeah, well. Okay, so, continuing on with the invasion of Liu Kong's territories. Oh, you guys have already moved on this turn. Yeah, that's it. My turn's actually over now, so... Alright, let's see, let's see what's... Xiao Dun did something. Sorkin Nails unit has taken Jing. Wow. Was that a city or a... I don't know what's going on. Liu Kong going to, like, start begging for peace now? Pussy. Ah, it's you of Liu Bei's army. You must be tired after your long journey now, then. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? And now I know the foe is dead. As per the orders of our ruler, Liu Bei, I have come to strengthen our relations with you and sing a horrible pop song. J-pop forever. Won't you please accept our gift of 1,000 gold, please? Yes, very well, and please give my best to Liu Bei. I look forward to attempting to use my sister in a plot to destroy him. Relations between Liu Bei's army and Sun Quan's army have become poor. I guess they were at hostile. Yeah, they must have been at hostile. That's why I decided to start throwing money at them. I don't want to go to war with Wu until after I've taken out at least Liu Kong and Mate. At least. Possibly I want to put off destroying Wu until I've destroyed Cao Cao. I really should, since Cao Cao is like the ultimate enemy of the Han and all that stuff, but... How much food have you got left? You're down to 100 days of food. This sucks. These guys are going to start running out of food fast. I'm going to have mass desertions. Is 10 turns going to be enough for me to take over Jiangling? Oof. Don't know about this, folks. I do not know about this. He's already down to 100 days. Oh, never mind. The food doesn't change after they move it. That's where it is on this turn. Liu Bei has a unit in here somewhere, doesn't he? I thought he was taking part in this invasion personally. Maybe I'm wrong. That was the whole joke. There's like, wait, you guys gotten confused and retreated? And you're like, you're rebelling? But Liu Bei is personally there. Yeah, there he is. Destroying embers. Awesome. I'm not good at using embers particularly. So I like to destroy them when I see them, because if anything, if the embers influence the battle at all, it's likely to be the computer using them against me. So I'm sure they're great if you want to learn how to use them, but I think they're kind of ridiculous. You can just build something and suddenly the big fire thing, I don't know, the whole thing strikes me as a bit absurd. So I don't like to incorporate it in my tactics, because I like to think of this game as being super realistic, and that's why it's full of female characters with 100 stats and everything, leading massive field armies. For realism. Right, now I got this one dude who apparently, the guy who actually purchased, or sold food last time is now in charge. There's nothing to search. Can you employ anybody there, buddy? Not really. No, I don't want to move Sun Wukong. Yeah, I don't want Sun Wukong to move just yet. Though actually, eventually I'm probably going to want Sun Wukong and other like really solid war officers to get out of that city. Start building up my troops here. This place is going to be on the border with Wu. Oh, I should have sent him with gold, but he's got a really crap political score, so it actually isn't very good for missions like that. Now that the relations with Sun Quan are poor, things are going to be great with Sun Quan. Alright, you guys got plenty of gold, so you can like start sending lots of dudes over there to make Sun Quan happy and like us. Everyone can make fun of me for spending all my gold on Sun Quan, but things are only neutral with Ma Teng, but I'm actually going to be going to war with him before I go to war with Sun Quan, so. It also uses up your AP really quickly, which means that the turns don't take quite as long. And yes, it has been really profitable for him, but really, 1,000 gold is not that much gold in this game. Once you've got cities that are kind of big and developed, 1,000 gold ain't that big of a deal. And one more of these, and that's pretty much it. Wasn't I going to, I was thinking about starting my march up here. I don't really have enough will to get that going, do I? Oh, well, maybe we can employ somebody over here. That guy's loyalty is down to 87, but he just is not going to work for us at all. He just ain't going to do it. Mr. Gallagher's loyalty has gone up some, so apparently they rewarded him once. Oh, you know what? We don't have anywhere near the cavalry. Let's get some more cavalry going. There we go.
Production of the horses has been safely completed. My horse factory is running at 100% capacity.
Yes, Jing Sai has a horse factory. Don't you have a horse factory? All girls love horses, but Jing Sai actually has the industrial know-how to create a horse factory. 9 Inch Nails 8 Halos unit was just destroyed, unless I misread that, which is entirely possible. Something happened with that unit anyway. Sima Yi's unit has been destroyed. Revenge for 9 Inch Nails 8 Halos' death, I'm sure. What would I have done at this time? That is a good question. I love how Liu Bei's unit glows with power as it moves. Mysteries unit. Rocking out here. It's way young unit, but there's JG Mysteries unit. It saddens me that troops are going to start running out of food and deserting before I get there, but couldn't really have made them brought any more food along than they did, and kind of wasn't expecting them to do like 2 turns worth of retreating and then have to make up the ground. I would send out a supply unit behind them, but I pretty much need one for each unit, and if I wanted to resupply each one. Now you've got how many troops? 5,000 troops, so I could... could send them out as a... I need to keep a close eye on them, make sure they don't get attacked from behind or anything, but I could send them out to sort of try and reinforce one of these units, instead of my original plan, which is to bring the food back here. I meant to not have him go into the town. I was thinking about actually making him follow the army, but oh well. More food here now, folks. That's cool. All my units have moved. You still have your 9,000 some odd troops. You do not appear to have a unit out in the field. Out here in the fields, with 5 on me. All right, so let's get you guys marching. Tower unit, excellent. Again, I don't really have the patience to wait and have all the food that I really should have here, but can I really afford to have all those officers in this one unit? That'll leave Zhang Fei with like 1 unit. I was hoping to send out 4 units. Let's, do I really want to split up Guanping, though, from Jingsai? Maybe I'll make her lead the unit by herself. At least because it's kind of smallish unit, I don't have to worry about there being using up all the food. I just have to remember it's a small unit and don't give it too much responsibility for combat. The important thing is that I can give her credit for destroying the city somehow. What is Guanping actually good at leading? He can lead spears, so I'll have Zhang Fei lead a pike unit. Without these other 2. Maybe I'll leave Guan Jing behind to actually run the city. In the city. Now, I'm not leaving a whole lot here, folks, but I'm going to leave Guanjing. Sorry, Guanjing. Not leaving a hell of a lot of food in the city either, but maybe that's how Guanjing can spend his turn, buying more food. He's not going to be all that hot at it either, but it'll keep the city afloat. I don't have a ton of troops left in it now, do I? We have 0 troops. Shit. I didn't realize. Probably want to recruit some troops. Oh well. The only thing that could really threaten them at this point would be if a bandit citadel showed up, but I think I've got order high enough that that won't happen. I will still, however, start recruiting troops with that one guy as often as I can now. As a matter of fact, to be on the safe side, how many officers we got here? 5, 8, 9... I don't really want to send more officers down to this part of the country because it is a backwater and it will stop being important very soon. But as soon as I take this territory and get Yunnan developed, I'm going to stop like doing anything with this territory. It's going to Put a few officers with mediocre pull there, set it on auto. Eventually, yes folks, I swear at some point I am going to start setting some of these cities on auto. But for right now, let's go back here. And do more goodwill ambassador stuff to Sun Quan, our good friend with whom we have poor relations. I just got a lot of gold in the city, so I might as well spend it, you know? But I don't want to spend every freaking penny and all of my action points. It's getting ridiculous. So, let's go up here, and, recruit, and inspect. And drill. And awesome. There's 50,000 troops in that city ready to fight. Juan has less than half of that. I think I'm in good shape as far as that front goes. Yubei, Gongji's transport units have arrived in Jitong. What will you do with Gongji's unit? Send it back to Chengdu. Pang Day's unit has been destroyed. It's absolute security. Yeah, okay, there are no troops here, so I suppose I should have figured he would escape when the only guy in the entire city who is not him is, like, one Shu officer. He just kind of ran off. Alright, I've kind of had that coming. But, you know, we're going to capture him again, because we're going to take the last city he could have fled to. Taishi Jiang's unit has recovered from Confused. Please command us as you see fit. They have at this point not sent anyone to check our advance. They are too busy fighting Sun Quan. I guess the idea being that Sun Quan, they got the impression that if I win, I'm going to hire all their officers anyway. Sun Quan wins. Somebody might actually get hurt. Where do you get deeds for destroying embers? Damage. They're going to end up hurting my guys. I'm going to have to waste will destroying a tower. But this will be the first great victory for JG Mystery. The destruction of a tower. Except that I didn't actually destroy it. Crap. Huan Zhong's first great victory. The destruction of a tower. Yes, folks, it's on. The war with Liu Kong is on. I have destroyed his tower. How can you doubt my abilities now? All of you viewers who thought that I would never get to taking out Liu Kong, I just destroyed a tower. How does that make you feel? You must be bowing in awe at my incredible ability in destroying towers. There's still some units who haven't moved, but yeah, these forces. I wasn't actually ending the turn, folks. Just really just checking to see if there were more forces that needed to do something. But of course there are, and they're down here in the non-mountain territories. There's 1,414 troops who go immediately searching for, the guy who just escaped. Whose name I don't remember.
Chicky, 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 baby.
It'll be a few turns before I can take this city, but I am looking forward to taking this city. That will finally be the end of the conquest of Shu, really. I think these territories probably were held by Wei until the end. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, as far as like actually taking over Liu Zhang's territory, which was the foundation of Shu, almost done, and he just refuses to surrender. I can't even send Zhuge Liang to try to tell him to surrender now because Zhuge Liang is off on what will probably be a failed mission to hire Mr. Galagoth. Jiao Yuan, prisoner. His loyalty is still at 100. Lu Su, he would be a pretty good hire, but no, we're not getting him. Yeah, Mr. Galagoth isn't even on the list anymore, so they improved his loyalty by the time. Although, yeah, he has not been rewarded since getting back, so it'd be pretty funny if we hired him right after he escaped. It's like, I just wanted to prove to you that I'm not working for you because you imprisoned me. I just got too much pride for that. Now, where's my first paycheck? Let's throw some more gold at Sun Quan. Maybe start refusing our gold. That would be pretty interesting. This guy's got 39 pole. Okay, at this point it really is just a complete waste of gold. Looks like the people's anxiety is eased somewhat. There's no more developing to be done here, is there? No. Kind of coming to the end of what can be usefully done in this city. About this city. Maybe it's time to start spreading some rumors. Shu might be able to spread rumors, although I'm trying to improve my relations with them. Why not fuck with them a little bit? I'm going to create a state of confusion, and I don't even see what city it was on. Ding. I just like the idea of spreading rumors. Boo. Alright, so let's get back up here and use this last 80 action points. Get another tower going. Take a little bit of time. But, you know, I could use one up here. And, yeah, I think after this I'll, let the computer take its turn and then end the video. What are you guys coming up here to do? You guys are coming up here, that's right, you're attacking this, I forgot. I probably should send somebody out here to crush you. And, you know, I could launch a naval invasion of this territory. That would leave it much less defended than it is now. It might provoke Yuan into attacking again. So I had planned on doing my invasion over land, but, you know, hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's still units that haven't moved, though. Who hasn't moved? Oh, you guys probably haven't moved. So you're just trailing my main army. Hopefully they will not launch some kind of ridiculous naval attack on my transport units, but, you know, I think they're safe enough. Alright, folks, let's see what happens here. Tao Tao's army has destroyed something. Other people have done other things. Somebody's retreating. Somebody else is retreating. And Sun Quan is about to have an early Christmas. Oh, it's you of Liu Bei's army. You must be tired after your long journey. Now then, what can I do for you? As per the orders of our ruler Liu Bei, I've come to give you all of our gold. Okay, I'll take all your gold. Yes, they have been a money pit, but folks, I'd have to say that at the very least, you know, if it was a bad idea to give all that gold to Wu, then at the very least I can say that it hasn't really hurt anything to do so. The unit is apparently approaching our Fanling. It is now your turn. Fanling has got enough. Yeah, it's like actually hurting these guys more than it's being damaged. But, yeah, doesn't seem to be any danger at the moment. But, that could change with the blink of an eye, folks. And so, let us end the video with a cautionary note. That at any time, that one little unit that's attacking that port with, like, 15,000 dudes in it, if it's joined by a second little unit, things could change dramatically. This is Mysterious JG. Thank you so much for watching, folks. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.